Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos. If you have seen my last video, we flew over to Glasgow actually on Wednesday and today is Sunday, so we have been here for a couple of days. On our first 2 days, I actually was still working, so I spent most of the day on the Airbnb and working, and I just went out for dinner. And yesterday we went to see a piping competition quite far away from here, a little bit after Edinburgh, and that will be next week's video. So if you've never seen a piping band competition and you want to see, check my next week's video. But anyway, today, Sunday, there was supposed to be another competition, but I wasn't feeling up to going again. The one competing is actually my sister's boyfriend, so she went, and actually the competition got cancelled. I don't know what they're doing, but I said I wanted to stay home. I wanted to do the laundry, and I was editing a couple more videos, so I just wanted to stay home. And I was going to do the laundry when I realized that the boxes, there's 2 boxes of the washing machine detergent, and they're both empty. So I was thinking of going outside and get some laundry detergent, and I actually wanted to buy some milk, and I did tell my sister that I was going out for milk. But the thing is that I googled a couple of Asian supermarkets and I found a couple of them, and I thought I could go like a little further away instead of going to the supermarket like we have really nearby. I'm going to do a longer walk, and I'm going to show you guys some of the things we have actually quite near our Airbnb that are touristy spots. Actually, you can see some of them from the Airbnb because we are on the 10th floor and we have an amazing view. So yeah, we're going out. Let me see. I think so. I will be crossing the river, and from the other side, I think the view of the stadium or whatever, I think the view is better if I cross the river and I film the view from this side of the river. And then there is a park that I will go walking over, and then I find the first supermarket, and I think there's some stuff like there's a couple of parks that I will be walking through, and some other things. I'm not sure. I just saw some stuff on the way, and I added like stops on my GPS. So we'll see. I don't even know what we're gonna see, but we're gonna see something. So I hope you like it, and let's go. Google what the hell that was, and it's supposed to resemble an armadillo, and after reading that I was like, oh, it actually does. So we are at this very simple and very peaceful park, and I don't know if it's because it's Sunday or not, but I just walked by 5 dogs like right after I walked in the park, and that just fills my heart with joy. So it was just like 5 minutes off my way, and it was already worth it. Yo, coming back from that walk, the weather is getting hotter and hotter here in Glasgow. The heat wave is definitely hitting here. I really don't like it. So I went to a couple of Asian supermarkets, and most of them were like not the type of Asian countries that I usually get products from. I really tend to go towards like Japanese things, Korean things. Some Chinese things are okay, but mostly Korean and Japanese. And a lot of the stores didn't have they had like very little things. But the last one that I went in, it had like most of my favorite things. And a lot of things that I cannot get on the Asian supermarket back in Porto, or things that only rarely show up. For example, I got these biscuits, and this one is a strawberry flavor and this one is chocolate. This brand in particular, it has like a lot of flavors, and I think I've seen this in Porto, but it's really rare to find these ones there. And then there's Choco Boy. I had this because I ordered from a shop from Germany some time ago. Really like them, never seen them in Portugal. These ones, I think you can occasionally find it in Portugal, but it's another one that I usually order online. These are gummies and they are grape flavored, and I love these purple grapes flavors. It's so good. I got a box of Choco Pie. You can find sometimes Choco Pie in Portugal, the big boxes, but a lot of times you go check and they are expired or are very close to expiry date. So when you open them, they taste really dry. So this one only expires in like in 2 years. So it's totally fine. I think it's gonna be a lot better. These honey and apple flavored crisps, I used to eat them a lot in Korea. I used to eat them a lot in Korea. I've never seen them in Portugal. I'm really happy that they have so many Korean things that I like. I wish I could live here or have a shop like this in Portugal. I also got this Kopiko coffee. I think this is like instant coffee. I didn't know what it was, but I like the candy from Kopiko, which is coffee flavored candy. Okay, so yeah, it's just instant coffee. But because I like the candy, I decided to get them and try it out. And we don't have a lot of coffee left in the Airbnb anyway, and it's coffee. But anyway, that was pretty much it for the day. I did walk a lot, so I spent the rest of the afternoon and the evening just relaxing here on the couch, watching Netflix. I really need some time to shut down and just relax, because I've been working without proper holidays for 8 months, no, 7 months, and I feel like it's too much for my brain, and I really needed to just turn off the work routine and come to a different place. And even if I'm in another city just watching Netflix, it makes me feel a lot better. So if you are working yourself too hard, make sure you take proper rest.